Welcome back to another Wrestle Purist live stream. Are you okay, bro? What happened?
You started your intro muted.
Oh, swear. Well, you get the gist. You know, it's not that funny. Come on. Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Wrestle Purist live stream. This one, the pre-show for AEW Dynamite. AEW Dynamite? See, I'm all thrown off now. Yeah. AEW Double or Nothing. NXT, if that's your kind of thing, but mainly we're just going to be talking wrestling, man. You know, we're not going to be doing the super rigid preview, like what do you think of this match, what do you think of this match, etc. We're just gonna be here, man. You know, and we got a full house. Io hopefully will be joining us at some point. He just had to run out for something, but yeah, man, full house. Park of Dungo Live, Hulbert of Wrestle Purist Worldwide, Marcus from Purist, Charlie of many Wrestle Purist content, especially these days. He's a very regular face. Ibu of Wrestle Purist as well, and myself. And let's get into it. How is everybody doing today? I'm actually going to go around and ask everyone. Might as well. Marcus, I'm going to start with you down there in the corner. How you doing today?
Man, I'm all right, man. Appreciate you for starting off with me. Appreciate that, man. It's happy Double or Nothing Day to everybody. I'm happy to be on here with a bunch of well-respected professionals. Monty, you, of course. Big Boss Man. Parker, don't got a lot of representation in the building. Number one professional up in here, Joe. Russell Pierce is general manager of Elite Lord Charlie.
Yeah. full house, man. Good lineup, you know. I'll go to Don't Go Live's Master P. You know, it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
It's sort of like a middling late '90s rapper. I'm doing great. I'm excited. It's getting into summertime, which means I can be on more shows and do stuff like this. And I love AEW. It's gonna be great. I can't wait. I can't wait to talk to y'all.
Well, we can't wait to talk to the people. You know, it's what we do. We love doing podcasts. You know, it's what we do. Fucking. I don't even know how many we on this week. I don't even know. Colbert, veteran. How you doing, mate?
I'm mad. You didn't tell me this wasn't a rigid preview. I've been preparing notes all day. I've yet to have a chance to speak about whether I think the Four Pillars angle is compelling or not. I've been waiting for this chance. I've spent my day doing this, and again, you said, nothing rigid, you know, took some best of suitors. I ain't watching no best of suitors. I was told we were going to. Anyway. Be a pro.
Monty said NXT, and then Joe was like, huh?
Being a pro, I'll tag out often, and I'll let everyone do their thing. But you know, it's a road to tag. You know, these are nights. These are the nights we can't check. You know, don't expect no bumping. I ain't giving you shit tonight. I'm gonna just sit here for the most part. So, good evening, everyone. Happy Double or Nothing Day.
Sitting there and just nod. You know, enjoying yourself, Charlie. Big night for the Elite Law tonight. How are you feeling today?
Doing good. I'm very excited. Very tired. It's been a long day. Got to go surprise my nephew at his football tournament. That was a lot of fun. I'm excited for the grabs. It's going to be a good time. Love the Elite Law.
It will.
Excited to watch them lose, I guess.
that's the bold prediction.
Yeah, that's my bold prediction.
I wouldn't even say bold. If you watch the Elite for long enough, like, you know how this goes with them.
Yeah, man. It's what it is.
Ibu, back up, Hangman. How are you doing today, mate?
I resent your tone, but I'm doing okay. As you guys might notice, this is my third pod of the week. So you guys must be thinking, you know, like
nobody noticed.
Yeah, you know, I'm sure people noticed, and people are probably thinking, man, like he really loves the game. And to that I say, no, I'm here for the money, but I do like talking some wrestling, and I'm excited for Double or Nothing because AEW pay-per-views don't miss. So might as well make some money while doing it, you know. So thank you for having me, Monty.
These carnies, man, it's just.
You know what I mean?
I don't know what's happened to my locker room here at Wrestle Purist. You know, Joe's turned into a monster. It's rubbed off on Ibu.
You know what? There's only one way to solve this: a talent meeting that gets reported by Fightful.
Me and Joe were divvying up yesterday's, you know, funds. We were like, all right, Parker gave us $199. That's about, you know, so we were splitting. You know what I mean? Yeah.
There was that Sunday show I did with Ibu, and I saw he was he was hitting those ropes a little hard. I said, it's Sunday, bro. What do you think this is? The people aren't here for that. They want to all we're doing here, folks. I don't break. Look, I'm going to break for you, okay? We are providing a vehicle for your super chats. If you have a tape that needs reading, I'm telling you, the guy on the left of the script, Monty will read that super chat perfectly. We will react to the super chat with a smile, a grimace, some form or fashion.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll be like, what? Are you crazy? We'll be like, that's facts, dude.
Yo, Parker, last night it was amazing because the homie Chi-Town Spurs, right? He gives us a 50 bomb, and he was just like, I don't support blood. He's like, I don't support blood money shows, but I do support my favorite podcasters. And I was just like, right on, man.
Hell yeah. Damn right, you get money.
I was like, my man. You know what I mean?
And I saw that super chat and said, give me that StreamYard link. Let me see what's going on.
We love you guys. We really appreciate it.
Really turned Holbert into an animal, man. It's,
I had to play it, bro.
I remember the days when he wouldn't dare ever thinking of saying the things that he says these days, No,
what a mark I was, brother. What a mark I was.
He cared about star ratings and all this stuff.
Monty,
it's out the window now.
People DM me like, "You gonna do a space tonight?" And I'm like, space?
What's that?
Never got money. The only time I've ever gotten money from a space was doing a bet with Ibu.
Unfortunately, yeah.
The back of the Hangman side.
Yeah, exactly.
What's that?
The fuck is that?
All right. Speaking of super chats, let's get into them, man. Keep them coming, people. Like and subscribe as well. Jesus, I'm off the ball tonight, mate. SoCal Cam $2. Elite Gang or Don't Bang.
Nice, dude.
Yes, sir.
Darren KG $5. The consensus top 5 AEW pay-per-views are likely All Out 21, Full Gear 21, Revolution 23, Double or Nothing 21, and Revolution 20. Can tonight surpass any of those shows? You never know with AEW, man. That's how I genuinely feel.
Maybe Full Gear. It might be better than Full Gear.
See, I think Double Nothing 2021's hard time because the vibes were just so insane. Yeah. That's my own personal bias because ain't like I was there or anything like that, but and like I didn't see Sean Spears get ran over by Sammy Guevara right in front of me. Nothing major.
What do you think, Parker?
Yeah, why not? Like they always like nobody at Revolution this year. Nobody was going into the show like this is going to be the greatest show ever, and it ended up being one of the great shows ever.
Yeah,
I'm more interested. Like this would take forever to get into it, but I don't know that is the consensus top 5 AEW pay-per-views ever. Like I feel like Double or Nothing 2020 or All Out 2020 or something like that could pass like Double or Nothing 2019, not 2020.
I was gonna say you got pandemic shows.
Yeah, no, not 2020. But yeah, I don't know.
The first AEW event is really, really great.
Double or Nothing 2019 with Cody versus Dustin and the tag title match with Lucha Bros, and it also had that. That show had the Joshi 6-woman tag, which was awesome. So yeah,
that doesn't get talked about enough. That match was really, really good.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah, even to Parker's point as well. So it's like what you're saying about Revolution earlier this year. So I just don't think you ever know with AEW. It's like Forbidden Door, bro. Everyone was kind of like, and that was most people's. Well, I think it ended up winning in the Observer's event of the year. So.
Yeah, like
you just never know with AEW. So
for all we know, Monty, like I don't think any one of us is like waking up this morning like Christian and Warlord gonna wrestle today. But then for all we fucking know, it's really awesome.
That will probably be a hoot. To be honest. That match specifically will probably be awesome. Like the final burial thing that sounded outrageous on paper. That match was incredible. Like Christian Cage is, Christian special. So we'll see. I think we all agree it'll be a great show. It's just a matter of how high on that list it climbs, basically.
Yeah, facts. They're gonna work their asses off because they always do on pay-per-view.
Yep.
My mentality, Joe, is like, I'd be lying if I said like I was like super duper like just charged up by like the TVs leading to this, but like I'm done doing the whole game of like, oh man, the build, this is not going to be that good of a show. The card doesn't look this or that. Like that's a game that like I stopped playing a while ago with AEW because how many shows have people had that conversation about? You know what I mean? So like not to give like the TVs a pass or anything, but I just almost throw it out the window on the day of the pay-per-view. You know what I mean? Like it's just like it's yeah.
Yeah, they always come through. Like Mark said, they always work their ass off on these fucking pay-per-views, man. They go crazy every time. They make the most of the opportunities out there. So it won't be any different tonight, I'd imagine. Bam, $10. Fuck Don Callis, stay away from Kenny. I will be watching the pay-per-view at the theatre because it's the only way to watch the cinematic masterpiece that the Elite and Blackpool Combat Club are going to create tonight.
Thank you for the super chat.
I hear you, man.
Charlie,
I'm considering going to the theater tonight to watch. I thought about it, but I ended up deciding.
It sounds like a good time. Why not?
I want to do it one year.
Has anyone ever done that? Watching the AEW show in the theater?
They don't do it here.
I was reading a guy's Twitter post about it, and they were like, everybody was popping in the theater like it was like a live experience, and I was just wondering like how that's like, you know.
It's also cheaper than just buying it.
Yeah,
I'd imagine it's kind of like, you know, when people go to like the midnight showings of like a Marvel film when it drops and like the crowd pops when someone fucking gets unveiled and stuff like that. So I would imagine it's sort of similar to that. It wouldn't surprise me if it was a good time, man. You know?
Do you like that, Monty? Like in the theater when people are like fucking going insane for shit? Like when people are just screaming?
It depends.
It depends.
It depends. Like if it's like the after credits of a Marvel film or something, you know, then it's sweet. But if it's like the fucking, you know, well, this wasn't the cinema, but like, say for example, if it's like the fucking Irishman and like someone sees Joe Pesci and they're like, whoa, like, it's a bit much.
Bro, like there's always a really loud clapper. You know what I mean? The really loud clapper.
It's the cinema, man.
Going crazy for every like big cameo appearance. It's like, yeah,
it's really loud. Crazy, bro. Charlie, I had a question for you based off the super chat. I missed the Don Callis video that people are talking about that was circulating this morning. What was up with that, and what is he cooking tonight?
It was just a sit-down interview with JR and Don Callis. It was like 12 minutes long. It was a really good watch, actually. Don Callis was just being a dickhead, saying how about it's basically Kenny's fault that all this happened, and he gave a lot of really good background on like how him and Kenny like know each other and how he was trained by Kenny's uncle and all that sort of shit. I don't know if Don Callis is going to be directly involved tonight, but he was basically giving more hints about how he's going to link up with Ospreay eventually. So it was good shit though. I recommend it.
That's what I assume is his direction, is that he's linking up with Aussie Open and Will Ospreay to prepare for that match in Forbidden Door, it looks like.
Yeah.
So I just wonder what's Takeshita's fate in all this then? Like is
BCC. He's going to show up tonight. I've told you.
He's just going to join BCC. All right.
Yeah, man. That's my bold prediction.
Excited, bro.
It's like 6 weeks.
When's Ibushi coming?
Wednesday. Again, that's a bold prediction.
It's the reason why Charlie did this fucking Lord Swami. She's the fucking guru. She doesn't know his ass.
Listen, I went through that on a podcast, but I only think that because of where they are on Wednesday, it's like 2 hours away from where the Golden Lovers versus Young Bucks match happened at Strong Style Evolved in 2018. So that's my theory on that. Whether it happens or not, I don't know, but that's my theory.
There's always a theory with our good friend Chuck. You know?
Hey man, when it comes to Charlie, her theories end up being on point about 90% of the time.
They do, bro. It's like really scary. Yeah.
See, I have an inside source secretly. I just don't tell anyone.
Parker, she knows what I do. Where you know when like Parker, you know when I like.
Of course, yeah. No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
We all know.
Yeah, Hangman will be like, I think this is gonna happen. I'm like, okay, thanks. I know that someone's told you.
It'll be like some obscure thing as well. It's not even like a main. Sometimes it's not even a main event thing. It'll be like
the worst one was when he got the ratings early one week. He was like, I predict they're doing 857K and a 0 4-1, and it was like, wow, I was really close.
The best part about that one was I literally sweated and was like, let me make the demo off by 0.1 so it doesn't look suspicious.
You were so nasty when you dropped it.
The worst.
The one, I think last week before that, you were like, first and goal. You're in the red zone. Touchdown.
For Punk, right?
It's like, what could he be talking about?
There's an AEW wrestler that DM'd me, go fuck yourself when I wrote second and goal.
They're my hero.
Good.
Shout
You
out.
deserve it. Shout out Mario Judah as well with the 199 super chat in honor of Master P. Parker, make him say,
Top 5 Master P songs?
Ooh, that I don't know if I'm good on that. I don't know if I can name that many aside from make him say.
I don't like Southern rap in general.
You bitch.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a hot take. I don't like
Southern rap. You like UGK?
It's shitty, bro. Like it's
what?
Bro, I don't know, bro. Southern rap is just kind of ass to me, bro. Throughout its history, like it's.
I was at my debate team's banquet, and I threw on UGK.
That's an incredible sentence.
The debate team bumping.
Yeah, it was great. It was perfect outdoor, like at a park vibes. It was great.
I like Outkast, you know. Migos are okay.
Risky one there.
Yeah, right. Hey, Andre 2000 is pretty good, guys. You know, right? He's pretty good.
I was a pretty solid rapper. You know what? Really took a chance.
Average Limp Biscuit enjoyer.
Monty, he said something.
What?
Limp Biscuit enjoyer. He never talks. He just sends the without a message.
Oh, calm down.
Hey!
The second Jesus.
He got very excited. Average Limp Biscuit enjoy. I'm sure he enjoyed that pop that he just got. But he does say not going to be able to catch AEW and NXT live due to being up early to go to Wembley for the playoffs. Hope everyone enjoys whatever they watch tonight. Up the owls. PS predictions for each show's match of the night. I'm gonna go with the hot take and say that I think Anarchy in the Arena will be match of the night.
The question with the AEW show is: do any of us have another match than Anarchy in the Arena? I don't think we do, right? And we're all pretty much united on that take. I could be wrong. I don't know. Does anyone have any other match for?
I think there's an outside chance that the 4-way just ends up being. Just unbelievable, blow away, like incredible storytelling and things like that. But we can see.
I think the range on that 4-way is like it's like a 4 floor, 5 ceiling. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
it'll be great for sure. Yeah,
they're gonna go crazy. They're gonna go straight PWG.
Yes.
And we're gonna forget about how weird the bill was for it.
Absolutely.
For NXT, speaking of PWG, the Dijak Ilya Dragunov could have been a PWG match 5 years ago, and it should be. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I
they're wrestling.
Yeah, they're having a last man standing match, and I think that's actually going to be better than everything on the Saudi show.
It should be killer. It'll be like a slightly lesser version of like the Walter Dragunov matches. It should be awesome.
Mm-hmm. I'll have to catch up tomorrow.
Get him out the warehouse after that match immediately.
If they were smart, yeah, right. You know. Thank you for the super chat, Limp Bizkit enjoyer.
C Deville.
New character dropped. That's incredible.
$2. Oh my god, Charlie, I love your dog.
Thank you very much. Oscar is down here, but he's on the other sofa tonight, so I can't show you guys. But
God bless. Michael J. Black.
What is this? Christopher. What?
$1.99. Had to buy the pay-per-view if there's a chance Punk shows.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
Does anybody here not know who that is?
I'm kind of worried a little bit about what I was encouraging with my speech earlier about these super chats. I kind of made it clear, right? This is now your vehicle. It's heavy on me, is what I'm saying.
Joe's been hanging out on the apron. You know what I mean? Just letting the crowd react. You know.
I did a little gesture at one point just to make sure the people were still.
You know the guy in the apron that just turns around to the front crowd and just goes.
Yes.
He's chatting with the front row.
I stomped on the steel step a couple of times. Yeah.
Wrestle purist.
Wonderful dogs right there by the Wrestle Purist mascot.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie Congston. 199. Why don't TK love me, man? Why they be doing me bogus?
Stop fighting with people.
Yeah,
No,
bro.
Eddie dog, bro, but you kind of wilding backstage, my boy.
That game face or whatever the fuck they called it.
Yesterday was a tough one. We had the action around the video game. It was very. We've waited a long time for Eddie to be represented in these mediums. You know, it's very, very, very tough. But we'll.
Like, if there was nothing indicative of Eddie Kingston last year in AEW, this would be it.
Yes.
Parker, did you see the game footage of the Pillars 4-way?
No.
I need you after this pod to watch that video.
You just want him to be spiteful about it.
I want the game to be good. I'm gonna buy it regardless.
Really?
But I think the game looks like it's gonna be fucking shit, and I think it looks really bad, and I think it's gonna be a disaster. But
It's weird.
It's impossible to know until it comes out.
The gameplay that they're not actively editing for promotion looks pretty fun, but the stuff that they are clipping up to get this game, like this video that he was referencing,
I saw a couple of clips. I was like,
Bro, when the Eddie face dropped, I was
that was
obviously found out from Joe. And
it was the first thing I said right when we got off the show last night. Okay,
Joe was like the fucking King Kong bonded him.
Yeah, he did say that.
Okay, I'm watching it right now. You guys continue.
Yeah, man. Shout out Eddie Kingston, man. Hopefully we get better days, as Joe said, waited a long time for Eddie to get represented on these mediums, and they just kick the shit out of him, man. It's brutal.
Is this his punishment for all the fights and stuff? I gotta know.
Nah, he don't give a fuck, He don't give a fuck. Unfortunately.
For better or worse.
Yeah. But okay, 199. Appreciate you very much. Ibu, you want to read this one?
Berkey says Ibu, the coven would like a word. Do you guys know what that's a reference to?
Yeah.
Some do, some don't,
Again, I'm going to apologize again. Maybe overstep when I said this is now a vehicle for Super Chat. I apologize.
No, hey, listen, this is fun. You know what I mean? I'm loving this.
Yeah, to you. Yeah.
Depends on the price, really.
Depends on the price, yeah. You want to get edgy with the jokes, people. You know what I mean? Up them up a bit, At a zero. Showtime Spurs $2. Imagine hating Crime Mob.
Yeah, Ibu. Imagine hating the gas on pistol holding niggas on your damn street. Imagine hating rock your hips and wave and silk. What's wrong with you? I'm classic.
What's going on?
Southern rap, dude. Do you remember 5 minutes ago?
Oh, bro! I got CTE. You forget that. You know what I mean?
Clearly,
we know.
I played football.
Was this 4 Pillars footage supposed to sell people?
Yeah,
on the game.
Apparently,
come on, man. That looks like SmackDown versus Raw 2009.
2009, bro.
It's we know y'all said y'all were gonna go arcade style, but we didn't mean that.
It's already hit the Stung Dog Millionaire in 1.5 seconds. It was incredible.
That's amazing, bro.
Right. Zaid Naddy 199. Appreciate you. Chances we get Brian versus Punk at Wembley.
Oh, really high.
At Wembley?
Yeah, really, really high.
Wow.
I think the Jericho match. Yeah, well, that was the front runner. But I don't know.
Listen, Mr. Hulbert,
Are you suggesting
Uh-huh.
This is one of those cases that we definitely didn't reference 10 minutes ago where you guess, you're not actually guessing at all. Is that what you're doing right now? Because you wouldn't do that usually, right? You don't do that kind of thing. So,
I don't do that type of thing on the podcast. No. You know what I mean? I just,
just guessing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you lie a lot.
No. Listen, I
that's part of the game.
I'm not very wrestling, right? I'm privy to nothing that's happening in the future with AEW.
Okay.
Yeah, keep it that way. Bam, $5. Sorry, backup Utah. You just have Utah energy going after kids' opinions on wrestling. Hope everyone enjoys the show tonight. Appreciate you as always, Bam.
That's spiteful to you.
I want to point out a subtle thing that happened. So when I maybe perhaps subtly confirmed Danielson Punk, Charlie, look, she tried to stone face it. She tried to be like, whatever, but very visibly upset because clearly this is going to affect her elite BCC business, and
no, that's
you're
you're misunderstanding what just happened. You're misunderstanding.
He's always trying to. He's always you're so lame sometimes.
Not everything's about you.
You are a shameless individual. Are you aware of this?
I'm just having a good time on the pod. I'm here for grab.
And he tries to be like all coy and sly. It's just stop.
You're instigating drama.
Coyest man of all time.
The coy. Parker said it like oh my God, Monty, you missed it. They asked, I think it was Murph. Someone asked like, is Ebu condescending or something like that? And then Parker was just like, he's coy as fuck. Like he's just
Coy.
You're a piece of
You're
shit.
not smart enough to be coy.
I am. I don't know, man.
Coy as fucking. You're a bully of children.
Only sometimes. Oh fuck. Oh,
Ricky Starks $4.99.
Oh shit.
Marcus, do my voice.
Marcus, do my voice.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
All right, because I love the people, I'll do the voice. All right. Marcus, do my voice. Ebu Pappy, what happened last night?
I had to turn away.
I found you after we left Chippendales. I was waiting for you to get mimosas this morning. Hey.
I had to look away.
Incredible piece of business.
It's quite a spirited effort, I must say.
I was expecting him to phone in,
Joe, Marcus jumped in and did like a Hurricane Rana and a Poison Rana. And Joe was like, damn, nigga, like this man.
Love the game.
Man, what more can I say?
Yeah.
Good stuff, man. It's good stuff.
But seriously, what happened last night, Weebu? What happened?
With what? I didn't even read the super chat. I don't talk to Ricky,
Chippendales, mimosas, Princess Diana, $5. Parker, darling, what do you think of Mariah May challenging Mayu for the IWGP Women's title? Also, bears can be sexy if they want to. Okay.
Okay. Well, first of all, I appreciate your only contact with the world after faking your own death is super chats on the WrestlePeers YouTube channel. I think it's great. I love giving Mariah May a shot because I don't think she's going to be in the 5-star. So getting her a big match before she's kind of away from the big stuff, I think is good. I like it. It'll be fun.
Yeah, some good stuff. Should we talk about Double or Nothing or something else?
I don't know. Yeah.
Let's talk about Double or Nothing. I mean, the first thing on the title is Seth Rollins crowned.
No, because it's like if you do like just straight AEW Double or Nothing preview, in an hour's time,
Like,
it's redundant to anyone who scrolls past it.
There's only
Ibu
one.
loves
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Like
Yeah,
he's on there specifically because Ibu asked for Seth Rollins to be represented on here. So in case Israel reads this and watches this show, at that point, she'll be happy to re-enter.
You know what? I'm gonna go with that one, Marcus. But that's a good point, though, Monty. You don't want to make it obsolete. You know what I mean? So
yeah, try to do a little bit of everything. We'll hang out. We'll talk a little Seth. Seth was crowned last night, so we talked about Seth. It is a lot of us. Obviously, we spoke about it yesterday.
yeah.
But yeah, man. Shout out.
I do have one question for you, Monty, real quick.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. I quickly glanced at the Raw roster, and I think that it's a very good in-ring roster for TV. And like you could have a lot of fun matches with like a Seth and Gargano, Seth and Ricochet. Is there like who if anybody jumps out to you as like a viable pay-per-view challenger for Seth?
Did they draft Drew, or is he?
Drew is yeah.
Drew's an obvious one.
Turning Drew is one, right? Turning Drew and having him run at Steph.
Mm-hmm. They asked
Ron.
Strowman. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. That works.
Yeah,
that does
Just
work.
looking at the roster.
Yeah.
We do any of the Judgment Day people,
Right.
Including Dom.
including
Oh, you could do that match. No,
Seth
don't know
Dom
about-
would be the one that would pop Monty the most.
the heat. Heat.
There would be a great false finish in that match. 100% there would be, right?
That in the moment, like, are they gonna fucking put the belt on Dominic?
Yeah,
Moment?
like Rhea would sneak in the ring and just nail Seth with a low blow or something,
God.
and just
But
you know,
it legit would be like fun shenanigans for like a
Yes.
pay-per-view. It really would.
Probably.
Right. Who could main event a pay per view with Seth?
For Monty, this list is gonna be short.
Braun at a push, like a very very strong push. You know, maybe Cody obviously.
Gunther.
Really not, I'm
I see
looking
a
at this
lot. I see a
roster,
lot. I see
there's
a lot
not
of
much.
like TV defenses.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
There's
a lot
good
of them.
TV
I want
wrestling.
Tag Gable to have a TV defense.
He probably
There's
would.
like, there's like Kofi.
Fuck.
I do. Listen,
Miz.
heel Drew and the babyface Seth could cook for like.
That's the main
months,
event.
I think.
I
I think
said
they could
Drew
cook.
should
That's like
have
a
heel in
2-3 month
2021.
program.
You know what's funny, Charlie? They asked him right before the tournament started. They asked him to come to TV and work heel, and he basically was just kind of like, "Do you guys have any fucking plan for this out of this tournament?" And because he didn't get an in the moment answer, he was just like, "I'm not. I just don't. I'm not doing that." So
Real wrestler.
Yeah.
Good shit.
He should go to AEW.
yeah.
He should be in the G1.
Drew
I mean,
Drew Shingo, you know?
I don't know if his neck wants that. I've got to be honest with you.
He'd Drew would convince himself that his neck wants it.
I'd like to watch
they're
it.
definitely gonna do
Bro,
it.
did you see him at Mania?
I was gonna say, dude, I was forgetting like how good he was, you know, because he's been in like feuds with like fucking Madcap Moss and shit. And then Mania happens with like Gunther and Sheamus. I was like, oh fuck, like Drew Galloway's a monster, you know. So
He's an animal.
You said mine don't matter. His neck don't matter.
They should just let Rhea Ripley fight Seth at this point.
I wouldn't
And
mind
win.
it.
Yeah, win too.
Eddie Kingston again, $4.99. Appreciate you as always. It takes generational shitting to tweet with a straight face that my graphics were looking good. My dog brain damage is not real.
Man, Monty, y'all gotta talk to y'all man Drain, man. He's one of
What
y'all.
do you mean, talk to me, bro?
He one of y'all. He one of y'all.
He's the last person.
Oh wait.
He don't want to admit it.
Was Drain Bamager like hyping up the game or something?
I wouldn't know. Yeah.
Tony should give him a check, man. You know,
At this point, he's like the strongest soldier on Twitter for Tony Khan. He might as well get a check.
might as well. Thank you, Eddie Kingston.
Eddie Kingston now sending threats to brain.
Oh my
brain
God.
Escalate
out.
quickly.
Chill out, Eddie, man.
Classic Kingston.
Damn.
What's your frustration?
He felt so compelled to send a follow-up message, you know. He's just like,
I didn't cover it the first time.
Totally approve.
I want you to know I really want to fucking fight this guy, you know.
That is something Eddie Kingston would say.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
He would never overact an emotion. He wouldn't do that. That's not his kind. Not his bag, you know.
Oh,
He's not his bag.
No, he wouldn't do that.
Never.
Ooh. Apparently, there's 3 new slots in the Battle Royal because people have pulled out.
Yeah,
Oh,
QTV.
no.
Yeah.
QTV pulled up.
Is that the only people that got pulled out?
Oh,
Wait, why?
if are they gonna challenge
QTV,
House of Black?
QTV pulled out, yeah.
No. Charlie, if they got pulled out,
Imagine if they challenged House of Black. That would be fucking cool.
that's a rib.
That would be
Sick.
so
I love
funny.
that.
Why Parker would like pump his
That's
fist?
that's awesome. You get QTV in the house rules. That's awesome. You kidding me?
You don't want to see QT Sasuke special?
You know those moments. This happens sometimes, guys. Where like AEW will do like a kind of stupid but somewhat based thing that everyone's like, "What the fuck?" And then on the timeline, you're scrolling, right? Everyone's like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" Parker will just be like, "Oh, the guns rock," you know. Like,
I love the guns. What are you talking about?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Parker will be like, "Oh, this is fucking beast," you know.
Now he saw that Many Man entrance. Like, this is the entrance of the year, brother.
That was a great entrance.
QTV.
Wait, was
Objectively,
QTV
yes.
on
People
the
are
graphic?
I think people are lying.
Were they ever on the
Randomly.
graphic? Because I just looked.
Yeah, wait.
I don't remember seeing holes in the
They were
graphic.
ever on it.
No.
Are we being trolled?
No, we are being trolled, and I took the bait.
Wow. Oh my God, Charlie, you pulled a Manny on us.
That's unthinkable.
Oh,
you never
that's
go
the
full
Tony pulled a
man.
Manny where she was like,
No.
She just read a guy saying something and it was just like, yo, everybody.
Listen, I take the live chat sometimes.
In fairness, Charlie was reacting on Instagram. Manny thinks about it for a few days and then brings it to us. You see that?
And then misattributes the source, you know, like I don't know. I listened to like 9 pods. It was in one of those things, I think, you know.
Yeah.
Kwame says it's real.
Kwame's fucking with us. You know?
I trust Kwame.
Maybe Charlie was right. I don't know.
I'll tell you this: if it's true that QTV was in the match and they got pulled out, that means that Tony has just found 3 people that he deems much better that he wants in this match for a specific reason, whatever that might be. I don't know. You know, Monty, do you have the Fightful report about the talent meeting that happened today?
Talent meetings. Oh, we know AEW. They like a little talent meeting, don't they? So.
So do you, to be fair, Monty. I've been on every week for the last year.
Yeah, they do enjoy them, you know. We hear about different people conducting the meetings and stuff, you know.
This one was Adam Hopkins and Bryan Danielson, which is a big pop, you know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ibu, what do you wanna mention about it? You know.
I just thought it was interesting because Adam Hopkins. I've said this to you guys privately about how like WWE credited him with pretty much being the person to like make sure that like their talent doesn't act up on social media, and Adam Hopkins was almost like a surrogate talent relations guy that like was just the guru that basically, you know, quelled issues like that and made sure they didn't make it public. And you know, I think he's a good hire for AEW, and I think we're seeing his value here because his whole thing today was just like, you know, guys, we all know you guys talk to like the rest, you know, the dirt sheets, the writers and people like that, but like you need to understand like when to label your statements as off record. And for those that don't know, you know, I'm not a reporter, but basically when you feed someone something, unless you literally label it as off record, they can use anything you fucking tell them. And it can go straight to like a Fightful Select report. It can go straight to an Observer report or whatever it is. And so he was just kind of stressing that to the talent about like off record and things like that. And then Danielson made it onto the report because he was one of the primary speakers. And he basically was just like, I'm probably not the best guy to speak on this because I was supposed to be advertising my match with Kenny Omega and I ended up talking about like semen. Yeah, but you know, shout out to Brian. He's a maniac, you know. But shout out to Bryan Danielson. Shout out to Hopkins. I do think it's good to, you know, get the talent on the same page when it comes to things like this, especially with the scrum coming up, especially with probably Punk questions on the horizon tonight. You know, let's just hope like, you know, nothing stupid happens with any of that type of stuff. But yeah, man, it's good to always have the roster on the same page for things like this.
So I think we need to clarify a few things. Firstly, Charlie, you were innocent. You did not go full Manny. Congratulations. That was not the case. That is still yet to be done by anyone other than Manny on this program. This is a real thing. QTV pulled out of a match they were never in, but they are pretending they were once in it, is what I'm gathering from the situation.
Yeah, I saw the announcement.
Yeah,
They've done like a whole QTV TMZ style video thing. It's on the Twitter page.
So they're pretending they were in it, even though they were never ever on the graphic, which is kind of awesome, honestly. Now that we've figured this out, so proceed. Yeah, absolutely. But Manny is still one of one, which was the main concern here, so we can proceed.
Very, very scary. Robbie Impact. Robbie Impact, of course, one of the family, $5. Even nobody listens to hip hop, a hippie to the hip hop. You don't post more comments anymore. Respect Southern rap before exposure.
Yeah, you bitch ass nigga. Respect the greatness of our share.
That was another thing you missed. Like we were talking about rap, and like they made it seem like I was just this old head ass motherfucker.
Because you are
talking about Mos Def and shit.
Yeah,
that's it, dude.
Yeah. I was actually talking about Mos Def.
You're just predictable, man.
Y'all ever seen the meme? Oh no, go ahead, read it. Oh my god.
Ramby, $4.99. Shout out to Unc Don for speaking facts about Kenny being surrounded by some unserious clown jobbers, generational talent surrounded by some bozos. That is very spiteful. Very, very spiteful.
Harambe cooking.
I ain't gonna cap to you though, man. That
Shut up, you boo.
Get his ass.
I don't know what hurt me. I was like, Harambe. You know?
They was putting them numbers on the board. I don't know about the whole Bozos thing, but that pre-tape was fucking good.
If
Those that made the company you will watch, I'm just saying.
if Chris was in this pod, he would have been like, "That's why you died, Harambe."
He'd come up with some fun.
That's why you died. He would have
Mick Foley, $4.99. Appreciate it. If you had to predict one surprise return, new signing or New Japan talent appearing tonight, who's your pick? Miro.
Statlander.
Where did Takeshita go?
He got taken out by BCC, didn't he?
Wasn't he? Yeah, okay.
No, he did.
No, I remember at that point. Just so I couldn't remember how extent to do. Yeah. Has he just been gone, or have they referenced him being in hospital or anything?
No,
well, I think the idea is.
Yeah, of course.
But,
at least you got.
I think the idea is that it's mysterious what he's going to do when he comes back, right? I think it's the kind of
out of sight, out of mind, so that like he can pop up in an angle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Speaking of pop,
I got a real surprise return.
Oh,
the return of Sabu doing some crazy shit on pay-per-view.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Spiritual.
It's Sabu on pay-per-view in front of 10,000 people. It's in Vegas. He off the yaya. You know he's gonna do something crazy.
It's true, man. Speaking of pops, we've got P $1.99. Oh my god, it's P if Don't Go Live every Tuesday at 7:30 Eastern.
We love Don Gunn.
Wow.
Shout out Spurs $5. Appreciate it. Ibu probably thinks Immortal Technique and Hobson are guys.
you know, Monty, I'll tell you
Lyrical
this.
Miracle.
You 100% was the Hobson guy. 100%.
No.
When Hobson dropped that song that was like, it was like all auto-tuned and he was like making fun of like Young Thug and people like that. Even was like, he's so right for that. He's so real.
You remember that phase, Parker, where like, you know, mid 2010s, like there was like the guys who were just like, man, like these fucking mumble rappers, man. And
yeah, I do.
and like the thing is, half of them would like their bars aren't even that good. You know, it's almost like the indie shitters that think that they're like UWFI wrestlers. You know, that think they're just better workers than like the flippy types.
That's exactly what it is. Like,
that's what it is.
That's actually a really good comparison.
That's
a perfect comparison.
It's like you watched one Misawa and Kabashi match and try to do all the spots with damn well you're 110 pounds.
Yeah, bro, you're not Nas, bro. You're just a fucker on fucking SoundCloud.
Like, bro, you're doing Tiger Drivers with no context whatsoever as to why they were doing these crazy ass
Tiger Drivers with no context. That's pretty funny.
I'll tell you what, Chi-Town Spurs. There is such thing as host scaring rap, bro. Like, you know what I mean? There's certain music you can't put on with a girl.
Nobody's listening to ASAP 12E. And like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. 12E is like the definition of New Yorkers with an identity crisis. ASAP Ant is the definition of like
Yo, Monty, one time I was in a car with my ex and I put on The Roots.
Oh no.
Come on, man.
She had a face like, yo, what are you doing?
What's wrong with you? No, if you want a real host scaring rap, Dance with the Devil by Moral Technique is the definition of host scaring.
Oh yeah. Any song that's like 8 minutes long, and the purpose of the song is to just like spit as many bars as possible in like 8 fucking minutes or something. Like that Lupe Fiasco song.
Oh yeah.
Mural.
Yeah.
You know? Like that's harassment.
That's harassment. It's like stop.
Stop rapping at me.
Too much rapping.
This is
Where's the
$2. Even with the Tom McDonald.
You would keep out here listening to Tom McDonald? Is that true?
No, I can't name you a single Tom McDonald song.
You gets even better. Darren Cage with
is that
$2.
Is that the white guy who like has like braids and stuff and looks preposterous.
Wait, bro, you were fucking Canadian.
Isn't that who Keith Lee said that he fucking?
Yes, which was the only thing I could think of when you said that.
Joe, when I saw the Keith Lee
Keith,
quote, and he said,
no.
what did he say again? He was like, I like Tom McDonald, like Eminem. I was like, all right.
Keith Lee's awesome, dude.
Like, that explains a lot, unfortunately.
Yo,
He refused to put himself in a box.
When he said that,
His
I
own
was
man.
just like, yo, he's finished, man. You know? Darren says, I was one of those crappy SoundCloud rappers. That's true. That's true.
Mhm.
Yeah,
He
we
was.
talked about it in space.
I'm gonna find it at some
No,
point.
I accidentally showed Isra some of it, and like
Accidentally.
she wouldn't stop making fun of me for like a week.
Real.
Yeah, Israel, just go ahead and
No,
Real shit.
She's charging in the chat for access to Ivy's SoundCloud.
Bro,
That's
you
real.
know
No,
she's gonna. Bro, you know one day.
she's
One
gonna
day.
expose
Yo,
me.
bro, that's in the back pocket.
Yo,
Yeah.
Monty,
Crystal Purist disbands.
bro, she was begging like Ao and Chris to like hop in like a call or something to play it. I was like, yo, relax. But she's like, please, like, get in here.
Can we talk about how the SoundCloud era was basically like you could be a kid that's classically trained, you were a really good rapper, you can make really good beats, and all of a sudden, some 16-year-old from Florida with a perk addiction is out here going platinum on SoundCloud.
Little pump.
It was wild times.
I'll
still
give you
wild
one
now.
line. I said we were robbing niggas like Batman.
Doesn't even make sense.
Why did you do
Rob
that, man?
people?
This
What
is
are you
why
even-
you're not a rapper.
We don't
Sometimes-
need the tease, you know.
Ibu makes such unforced errors sometimes. Like we were moving out of that segment, man.
We
You
were
didn't have to
literally
do
about
that.
to move on.
You just have to keep it going, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna change that to my burner bio. Fuck it.
Robbing
He's
niggas
like-
like Batman.
He's like Lil Wayne does similes. I should do similes when I rap.
Oh my god.
Just to process 34,499. TK had a talent meeting to warn his guys to stay off the record when they talk with Ibu. TK fears Ibu Select.
It
There is
would
no
be really,
Ibu Select, you know.
it would be really funny if like they were just like that backup hangman fucker, you know, just tweeting shit. Stop talking, you know.
A piece of shit.
Yeah.
Aiden.
The more of $5. Hope you all enjoy the weekend. Assuming that FTR wins their match tonight, who should be the next team that they feud with? Any suggestions, anyone?
What happened to the game we loved?
I've been doing this on a lot of these shows. We've talked about this, right? So it is what it is. But
Mhm.
while I'm aware many will just dismiss it, I would like to see the rest of the Kingdom. I think they would tear up with
Yeah, the Kingdom's
generally,
fucking
so.
fun for me.
You need obviously you're gonna need to like show the Kingdom some love on TV and give them a couple wins and give them a proper introduction again, because I think the first time it was like they just kind of threw them out there. But
I
that'd be
know-
nice for sure.
I know a lot of people are going to say Aussie Open, but that won't be until Davis is cleared. I think that will be the all-in match anyway, so we're going to have to wait a little
Yeah.
bit.
Wait for that
We
one.
could do.
That's gonna be awesome.
I'd be chill with Mark Briscoe and somebody. I think that'd be pretty cool because obviously they've shown that they have
Yeah.
awesome chemistry with the Briscoes and they're
I
kind of doing that storyline right now.
I think
Mhm.
Mark said that he didn't want to do straight up tag wrestling with anyone, though. Otherwise, I would agree.
Mm.
On the lowest of keys, if you build them up enough and just give them actual credibility, honestly, Moriarty and Big Bill is a pretty out left field team, but I actually like them.
No, I think that could be really
Yes.
fun.
They would have a good match with them too, because
Yeah,
they
they're
worked
pretty
with
fun.
Big Bill like what, nearly 10 years ago now, right? With the End Zone Cast
Yeah.
teams. So that would
Oh
be
my
a good time.
god. Oh my
I
They
love when
work together a
Izra's
lot,
in
man.
the live chat. Izra's in the live chat just popping me. She makes fun of my accent all the time. It's really
Aussie
funny.
Open,
Open.
The way she spells it, it cracks me
Kyle
up.
Fletcher, Mark
That's
Davis.
good. I
Yeah.
I want to kind of maybe being a bit hoping on the injuries to recover, but Roddy and O'Reilly in there, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah.
need that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Roddy and
baby,
Cole.
you know.
Roddy-
Yeah, you
Roddy
can definitely
is
do
a good
that.
one too.
Roddy O'Reilly versus FTR would be fucking great. Did they ever wrestle in NXT?
I think
Or-
what
or
happened
no?
was they worked Fish and
I don't think
O'Reilly
so.
on TV.
No.
I think they may have done a house show with them that we've never had the footage of. I think because I know the TV match was with Fish, right? I remember that.
Do you
too,
guys
so.
remember this was years ago before the pandemic, but their FTR did, obviously the Revival at the time, they did like a house show run that everybody just raved about, where they would have like half-hour long matches with somebody. I can't remember.
It was
it like Gable?
Gable and Rude.
Rude?
But, and then
Rude?
on like
funny.
bullied Vince and put it on TV, and the crowd just sat in dead silence while they had this match because of course like the Raw crowd was like, "What's happening here?" You know.
Joe, it's funny because like when you hear Dax talk about it, he'll be like, "We were tearing the fucking house down in these house shows, brother. We were fucking going crazy, man." He's like one of the greatest.
Yeah, we were wrestling.
Bro, Parker, he was describing it like it was like one of the greatest tag matches on American soil, and then he's just like, "We go to fucking Raw." And it's like, no heat. It's just really bad. Like, there's no heat. Nobody gives a fuck.
Gable and Rude was like, it was a fun team in ring, but that team never made any sense beyond just like, here's two good wrestlers put them together. You know, it was.
I don't think I've ever seen him. I stopped watching WWE at the time, besides NXT. So,
my daughter.
Yo, can you read what Idris said in the chat real quick?
What'd you say?
Which one?
I hope the Jays tear their ACLs.
Who?
Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown.
Oh,
wow.
We're at that point.
Hey, man.
Hey.
Tear their Achilles.
Well, the end of that game was fucking crazy.
It was.
It's awesome.
All you had to do was box.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, like
Alfred 499. I'll talk about this instead. That's 51% of the Brexit supporting company known as Wrestle Purists.
That's crazy.
Joe,
wrong, you piece of
you
shit.
got to strike a pose and flex. Do it for the casual audience.
There are multiple issues with this super chat that I'm going to leave unsaid, but
Multiple.
you thought I was flexing on the pay-per-view pre-show hangout. Like, you have not watched enough game tape, bro. That ain't going to be where this shit goes down. Absolutely not. I haven't even taken a bump yet. I'm not doing
I was gonna say, Joe is saving himself, bro. This is amazing. This is an amazing performance, Joe. Like, honestly,
too, man. Everyone's having fun, you know.
Yeah.
No one's getting robbed off. You know, it's weird. It's fun.
The man who beat Chris Patton twice strikes back. $2. I make new metal music.
I will admit something. I was a big new metal guy.
Why do you do this? You
know what?
Yeah, I'm gonna admit something. I was really annoying and people hated me. And everything I like was bad.
I'm blasting Limp Bizkit like it's all about the he says she says bullshit.
rolling.
Hey man. Oh,
shout out Limp Bizkit.
They from the city, so I'm never gonna say nothing bad about them. So I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I do like a bit of Limp Bizkit.
Just one of those days when you just want to break up.
Did it all for the nookie.
Trust the process. Trust the process. 34.499. Don't let Ibu's poor taste in rap distract you from Swerve and Keith Lee breaking up over 6 months ago and still not having their payoff match. Shambolic.
That is kind of shambolic.
It really is.
At this point, just do it. Like, even if the match stinks, you know. Just do it.
Do it on Dynamite. Like, have something happen in the Battle Royal. Do it on Dynamite. Just get it done.
Give me a little 8-9 minute sprint and call it a fucking day. And
it. I will tell you this: the match will happen, but you guys are gonna have to wait another month.
Oh, brother.
To be clear, that was another guess, right? To be clear.
Yeah,
Just speculating.
Very specific.
What are the buy-in matches that are like going on? I assume like some
Hardy Boys
quite soon.
Yeah.
Who are the wrestling?
It's just that.
Hardy Boys versus Ethan Page.
It's Hardy's and
Hardy
Hook.
Boys and Hook versus Ethan Page and the Guns.
Do you guys know what the stipulation is?
Yeah, if the Hardys win, they get Ethan Page contract.
What is with Matt Hardy and every storyline he's in about a
big money man
contract?
It's kind of based.
Like every storyline is like
it's kind of awesome that like that's Matt's sole character motivation. He's like win or lose his own contract. Like it's
like he
remember back and forth with it.
Remember the what was it called, the AHFO?
Oh
yeah.
That theme they had was
I don't remember. It was like a shitty Mikey Ruckus theme.
It's an all-time ruckus. It starts with this like insane, just a single sound, and then it's Ruckus just like yelling. You know when he just does that quick? He does it on Lethal's
We are Latinos. Oh my god. Monty, did you read Israel's comment?
Which one?
Both of them that you just said. Then.
Okay, bear with me.
Monty, do this. Monty, do this.
Fuck you.
Fucking do something, Lou. Off the reader.
Adrian said, "This pod is fun. I wish I joined. I was depressed all day because of the game, so I've been hiding. Monty a lot stronger than me. Listen, man.
How you
To be
making it, Monty?
fair,
How you-
Monty's a
Bro.
4-day fan. He'll be okay. He'll be right.
my level of investment for a 4-day fan is like embarrassing, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like
Basketball gets you. You know?
bro, last night I've said it to anyone that will listen. When it happened, like I immediately knew that they made the shot in time. Like there was the commentator like sold me a dream, and they were like, "I don't think he made it. I don't think he made it."
I didn't think either. I
I was like, "It's fucking over, man." And I was just like, "This is unbelievable shit." Like, then I'm just like looking at my ceiling, like, what is this guy? You know.
This is a shock.
And I caught myself after like 2 minutes. Like I'm still staring at the ceiling. You know, like, just wondering how this
happened.
happened.
The third free throw, I did not think he was gonna make all three. I was like, he's missing one of these fucking free throws. And when he made all three, I was like, wow, like they really fucking made it to the finals. Like, they did it, you know. So
Go Heat.
Go ahead, man.
shout out to the Knicks.
Heat culture.
Critic heat culture for fans getting attached too quickly is crazy. that's Riley A again, folks. He's got
every
Monty,
every team has their own little slogan, man. Nick's tape is more snappy than heat culture. You know?
Nah.
It is, you know, Nick's tape. Nick's tape.
Nah.
You gonna sing that whole We Are the New York Knicks song?
Go
Don't
New York,
encourage
go
him.
New York,
Shut
go.
up.
Heat culture is like hilarious. And it's
Yeah,
it's better for beats and everything, you know.
heat culture.
Remember when I used it for my,
Mixtape's just like.
remember when I used it for my fleet culture pivot? That was a bit I was going through that week, and then Punk got kicked out of the promotion, and I had to concede. When Punk came back, I was doing this big fleet culture thing, and then like
culture
I
really
woke
just
up,
making-
you know.
That's
it was
pretty
bad.
Culture. Monty, Nick's tape, you're supposed to say it like to another Knicks fan, like Nick's tape, you know, dap him up, you know what I mean? Yeah.
No.
No,
Anyway. I suppose $4.99. Appreciate, yeah. I seen this munch Ibu at an open mic doing Lupe
I'm not a
Fiasco cosplay. First, the ass was begging for a sniff before our security throw that goofy out.
I just want to, man. If Ice Spice was around me, bro, I would know. Nah, I'm lying. But
I was like, what?
yeah, I was like,
where you going with this?
I wouldn't care. You know, I'd fucking.
I would be like, whatever. I see hoes like you every day.
Yeah, like you know. What I mean?
I see bad bitches in Arkansas look just like Ice Spice.
You ever see niggas that do that on like they overcompensate
Oh, yeah.
on Twitter? Like
Yeah.
those
Like Zendaya. They'd be like, I see a million Zendayas.
Shut up, bro. Like,
Not the crap, bro. She bad.
yo, there's always a quote tweet of a dude who's just like, y'all niggas act like you've never been around bad bitches, and like just doing too much to reply.
Like, bro, you were from New Mexico. They don't have bad bitches like this over there.
Oh man,
I love super chats so much. We don't have to do a podcast.
this is Joe. This is incredible.
We're just doing bits.
This is
Yeah.
I don't have to say shit. I just sit here, man.
Fucking rule.
Crowd work. We're like a comedian who forgot to write their set, and so we're just doing crowd work for 45
I've been told that
minutes.
before. Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Yo, Parker, those are the best sets. So, like a guy just walks in. I saw Mike Epps walked in one time, and like he just didn't give a fuck and didn't have anything written. He was just like, "I'm be honest with y'all niggas, I ain't got no jokes." And then he just looked around. And he's like, "How y'all doing today?" And he's like, y'all dating? Y'all married?" That's what's up. And he's like going to
Matter of fact,
The funniest moment of that.
the jokes.
Go ahead, Parker.
The funniest moment of that I've ever heard was some guy going into a set, and he kind of like bombs a little bit, and there's this like guy who has like a jacket on his shoulders, but he's not like wearing it. It's just around his shoulders. Who's like heckling him. And the comedian responds with like, "Oh, you got the jacket on and off." And it's just like it crushes, and he just rides that momentum for the rest of the.
Ibu, though, would you like to respond to what Israel said about Knicks fans?
No, what did she say?
She said Knicks fans are just loud and on meth.
No, it's because she watches those shitty fucking videos where people are like, "Bing bong," and they're doing the fucking dances.
Like Murph.
Yeah, exactly.
That's brutal.
Don't you regret not coming to
Yo, Monty. The Nick fan base is two types of people. It's New York old heads and like a bunch of fucking Murphs just in Nick jerseys.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
A bunch of EBUs and Murphs. You know?
No. I'm not in that. No, I'm not in that category. Murph will be like, oh my god.
Yeah, you're in the first category.
You're a New York old head.
Oh, sure, yeah, sure. Because, like, dude, Murph, we'll be like up 7 in the first quarter. Murph will be like, Ebu! Ah! I'm like, fucking relax. Calm down.
Anyways, Jan Theodore, $2.20 Canadian, shouting Tam Nakano at us.
That's
I got a
right.
question for you, Parker.
Agreed.
Parker, I know
Such a good super chat.
you're gonna do a deep dive on this on Dumb Guy Live on Tuesday.
We will.
Can you explain to me, who doesn't know shit about Stardom, can you explain to me, is there a rationale to giving her both belts and ending Mina's thing now, or is it just like a weird thing that Rossi did that people are just kind of like miffed at? What's going on there?
I would say it's like halfway in between. I'd say it's a little bit of both. They're probably, I don't know. So Mirai won essentially the Stardom edition of the New Japan Cup.
Yes.
And so she has a title shot where she can challenge for any belt. However, historically, that title is for the Wonder Belt, which is the belt that Mina had that Tam won. And so my thought is that Mariah is going to challenge Tam, but only for the white belt and then win it from her. I don't know why they wouldn't just have Mariah beat Mina. My guess is it's because they don't want to kill Mariah by having her beat somebody as over and hot and popular as Mina.
Okay.
But my thought is just, who cares? Just have her fail again. Like Mina is one of the, I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm actually doing like a wrestling pod right now. But Mina is one of the.
Joe thinks I'm bummed. He's like, whoa.
Yeah, Joe saw me do a headlock takeover and actually like, work it a little bit, and he was like, "Whoa,
brother,
take it easy, kid."
Yeah.
Slow down, kid.
And but yeah, I just my thought is, and I'll go into this on Tuesday. You'll get Jamie, who follows it closer than anybody, his thoughts, but. I'm a big fan of just going with whoever is hot. You can't just always stick to the plan 100% of the time. Mina is a better wrestler and more popular, more over, and a bigger star than Mariah. And so I don't understand this, if that's the plan. Now, there could be a different rationale, but yeah. However, I don't have that much of a problem with it because I fucking love Tam Nakano.
Yeah.
She's one of the best wrestlers in the world. And she should be, I'm that she's double champ. But yeah, it's great.
As an outsider, I'll just look at it. So go Tam, you know.
Go Tam. Great.
All right.
Before we move on to the next super chat, I've just remembered they're doing the Owen Hart opening ceremony today. So who do we think is going to be in it?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that the big man is in town. I know Samoa Joe is around, so you may see him at that.
Give me Ronnie in the Owen.
Commander.
Wait, we got a super chat about the Owen.
No, I was scrolling through Twitter and I saw a tweet. I was just like, oh.
I think Charlie was attempting to do another wrestling conversation after the last one.
Sorry, we're getting a little gassed.
I was like, yo, come on.
Devil's Rising, £5. Appreciate you very much. Need a Matt Hardy versus Rishi Sunak in an ultimate deletion match. Hardy's career versus Sunak's Prime Minister job on the line. Very political, you know.
I kind of switched. I switched off when you were reading the first half of that and was very confused at the second half. And then kind of pieced it
you know what's funny, Monty? I remember I saw what you were spitefully telling me about the last deletion match, like in DMs, and I was like, I'm not gonna like this shit. And I watched it on Rampage, and I felt like such just a fucking like child because like I'm watching it right, and when this dude when Cassidy's like moaning on the roof, I start like laughing hysterically.
Because of course you did.
Yeah, right. And I knew if I told Monty, he'd be like, "Grow up," you know.
Well, you've told him, so
yeah, it is what it is, man. It was funny.
Fucking hell. He does disappoint me, you know. Anyway,
sounds like Jeff's looking bad in the match. That's what people are saying.
Yeah,
bro, the Hardy Boys are like, come on, you know.
It might be over.
Like, let it go, bro.
They're like fried chicken, bro. It's time to take them out. Put them on
Bro, they were like half dead, and like the Young Bucks were like wrestling around them a year ago. Like,
I went free.
Oh man, yeah, they're killing Jeff in the chat right now.
no, like it's
He
brutal.
I guess he like fucked up Whisper in the Wind. Like, was it like the Jinder Mahal one in Saudi? Do you guys remember that?
That was awesome.
Oh no!
That was so great.
At some point, the Whisper in the Wind started turning into like, I'm just give you a turnaround crossbody and fucking
see how it goes. Showtime Spurs $5. Joe and Monty, how do you feel about Patrick Chelsea next season? Joe, do you have any thoughts whatsoever?
I do. I didn't want him to come back because I don't think there's been enough time. I don't think there's been enough that's changed fundamentally. So with that in mind, it's kind of I can't really be like, yeah, I didn't want him back. Also, he can't work anywhere else in London. You know, like. I don't think it'll end well because I don't think anyone at Chelsea ends well at this point. But good luck. I'll leave it at that. He's a great manager, but I just think that's a marriage that won't last long. That's my take. Genuinely.
I just think he's a very good coach, manager, and at the minute Chelsea are far from being in a position where they can be picky. You know, so the fact that we've even got someone as good as him is, like Joe said, good luck to him because he's got a fucking mess to sort out. And Chelsea's not the easiest club to work for. So good luck to the guy. You know. God bless. Click Foley $4.99. Ibu, I hope you're working on your Chinese because this is how things been shaping up. Cody ain't finishing no story at SummerSlam, my brother.
Glick Foley, 你好，我的中文名字叫 Long， 我的中文很高，可是我不知道
What are you doing right now?
I speak some Chinese. I genuinely speak some Chinese.
Why? Talk us through.
This is what happened. This is what he means by he speaks Chinese. He works with a Chinese person who told him to exactly how to say one phrase.
No.
The extent of his Chinese knowledge.
Exactly what it is.
That's what I do with Spanish, but with Chinese, I took Chinese for 4 years. You know,
why?
I could write some Zhongwen, as they say.
So
I took Chinese to troll my mom actually because she was like, "You
Incredible,
need to learn."
dude.
She was like, "You need to take French."
You
so
got
that
her 4 years of Chinese.
So here's what happened. She was like, "Take French, learn fucking French. I'll send you to Senegal. You'll have a job and an internship." And I was like, "Nah, I'm gonna take Chinese."
Okay, so to be clear, because I have a brand to protect, that was not offensive. That was sincere. To be clear, because
that was a complete. Oh, you fucking Cardi. That was 100%.
Bro, I'll be honest. You were 1 second and I said, I need to get myself off the stream. What the fuck are you doing?
No, is he making up? He's making us. I was like, wait, is this racist? No, that's 100% sincere, real Chinese.
What did you say?
Cancel backup.
I said, hello. My Chinese name is Long, which means dragon. It's my real Chinese name. I said my Chinese.
Wait, hold on. That was definitely offensive, right?
No, my Chinese
name is Dragon.
Yeah, Long. Yeah. I'm dead.
My Japanese name is Ryu.
No, when I took Chinese, I was given this name not by choice, by what was her name? Yang Qing. That was my professor, and she branded me Long. She said that's my name. She's Long. So there you go.
Totally right.
No, that was what I was christened, and I said my sentence was that hello, my Chinese name is Long. I said that my Chinese isn't very good. And I was about to say, but I've forgotten a lot, but I still love Chinese. And I didn't get to finish the sentence. So
okay, Evil, there's two things with this story. One, learning Chinese is fucking random as hell. Second, trolling African parents is not a smart idea. I don't know what you were thinking.
And it was so funny because I would just like show my mom my Chinese essays that I've written in Chinese characters. And I'm like, look, and she'd just be like, you're just not real. Like, you're just like...
That's like the most accurate thing I've ever heard anyone say about you. You were
you know?
I'm just glad it was sincere. Good job, Ibu, I guess.
Joe was really worried we're gonna get like Wrestle Pure.
I was making a new CV.
If someone rewinds this, goes back, screenshots mine, Joe's and Charlie's faces.
You guys are so taken off.
Charlie put a hand over her mouth at one point.
I think I ducked.
I can't remember this way. Like, hold up. No way.
Yeah, I said, 你好，我的中文名字叫龙, you know, 可是我的, you know, 中文很高. And
okay, you just said the same thing that he
I'm
said
sure you had to do it
before.
again. Yeah, do it again.
Listen, Parker. You know when you're far removed, you forget shit. You know what I mean? So
Hey, Mata.
what was that?
I said yeah, that's right in Korean.
Oh yeah, don't you speak a little bit of Korean? Didn't you take like shit on that?
Yeah. Not that much.
Listen, they call me multilingual hangman. You know. So.
No, they don't.
They do call you that.
That's what I'm saying. People have said this. You know. I can give you a little bit of French. You know. Ça va bien. Exactly. Yeah.
Fuck off, man.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I'm so tired of you.
Anyway, enough of this wrestling conversation. Half £1.99. Mount's dirty ass gone. Let's fucking go. Maybe time to CFC, Monty. Listen, get back on. You know, I'm back next season. I'm back at Chelsea next season. You know, when we got rid of Tuchel and bought in Potter, I was off. You know, but back again now, people. To leave $4.99. Just wanted to tell this nut ass dude if you don't ever send me your demo unsolicited again, we're using that garbage as weed plate.
That's crazy. Slap you in that back, man. Rob you like I'm Batman.
Oh, stop it.
Doesn't make sense. Batman doesn't rob people.
but his partner was Robin, you know. So
Parker didn't know that.
Why didn't you say Rob? What? Why wouldn't you say like Robin? Like Robin? What?
If you have to explain the punchline,
it's kind of like breaking down the logic of like what the fuck?
You are not a real individual.
Israel, I just want to say, Yaruchi, you know, I'm just, you know, gotta give him a little bit, you know.
Can we get since this is a pre-show, and I kind of want to get to like wrapping up soon. Do you have any bold takes or anything? You know,
I reckon it's gonna be good. That's my take.
Come on.
That's as bold as it gets.
I know we're phoning it in tonight, Joe. But come on.
I'll tell you what, I reckon it's going to be fucking great. How's that, Monty? Is that better? More like it? I think it's going to be outstanding.
Oh, by the way,
Joseph, fine. I'll go up the second rope.
Fine, I'll tag in.
Cole Jericho's opening the show, by the way.
Genuinely, Parker kind of covered it earlier, but I think, and most people know, the Pillars match is going to be spectacular, I think, genuinely. Like, it does have a chance to be the match of the night. It probably won't be because of how special the Anarchy is, but I don't know. Hot takes at this point. I mean, I've emptied the fucking tank on that one. I've been talking about it for a year now. It feels like, you know, I mean, it is what it is, isn't it?
So, little insight on Mox. I think I mentioned this to some people earlier, but he's been telling people privately that he's only had 2 matches in the T-Mobile Arena. He won Money in the Bank, and then Anarchy in the arena last year. And he's like, I need to keep this up. I'm trying to surpass that, keep up that streak. So he's going to bleed buckets tonight. He's probably going to force the Elite to bleed buckets as well. It should be great. I have no doubts that that's going to live up to expectations.
100%.
Well, they're doing the Owen stuff right now, I guess.
Yeah, they said Cole and Jericho's opening.
Okay. That's too straight for Jericho. He opens a lot of pay-per-views, I've noticed.
Yeah, he opens pay-per-view, right?
Get that song out there.
Yeah.
They're doing the belts again.
They are indeed.
Monty's face.
Monty looks so mad. Look at him.
He's being a professional about it on the air. You know, he's being a professional about it.
He's imagining the text he's about to send, you know.
He kind of has a fedora.
Apparently, hold on. JR apparently said that Anarchy in the Arena is closing. Apparently.
No!
Let's go! Let's go!
That's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. That looks literally.
This Tony Khan look is amazing.
This Tony fit is crazy.
You found it. He's suited and booted. That is incredible.
Why does he look like NXT Shawn Michaels? Right?
Like, how awkward Tony's looking when he's on camera. This just makes it look even better.
He's not a real person, man.
That's the Jacksonville Jaguars owner right there, baby.
Bro, Tony be scary when he does. What's up?
There's a photo of Stokely Hathaway stood next to Paul White, and it's
All
very,
right, that's a
very
great photo. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Stokely's lives to be in
6'3".
Yo, Joe, Monty is still reeling from the Owen belts being.
Oh yeah, he's got drafts already ready. You know,
Like, he's like,
the private account just has
visibly
10
stunned.
drafts. Yeah.
No, I'm popping at this Tony Khan fit.
It's incredible.
It is crazy.
God
at
bless.
least
You know,
one non-CM.
shout out Owen Hart, man. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone got anything else they want to talk about before we get out of here? Because I'm ready to wrap
Chris,
up.
that's going to be back tonight.
I think we have a few super chats we haven't read. I think.
Do we?
I think so. I saw some in the lines. Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Hey yo, Ebro, on second thought, send me something in Chinese, my brother. Ain't sound bad. I think we could do something with that. With you out there. 1、2、3、4、5、6、7，我的朋友在哪里？在这里，在哪里？我的朋友在哪里？ Thank you, Talib. This has been the Wrestle Purist preview show for Double or Nothing. I thank all of you.
Anyway, let's end this peacefully. You know, please like and subscribe. We appreciate everyone who has stuck with this horse shit for the past hour and 15 minutes. We've had a good time. You know, the super chats has carried us through. And yeah, we spoke extensively about Seth Rollins and Bianca Belair and previewed every match one by one. You know, you got your money's worth, people. You know, we do appreciate it as always, and we will be back tomorrow with Wrestle Purists Worldwide. You know, we'll be proper professionals. Joe will have his bunk card. You know, we'll.
Oh yeah, that's TV, bro. That's TV. Oh, come on,
that's what I mean.
Lights bright.
Oh yeah.
Hey man.
Speaking of such, Talking Shop returns on June 18th. Please tune in. I may or may not get a cut.
Yeah, please like, subscribe. Appreciate you all. Appreciate all the super chats. And yeah, back again tomorrow. Peace.